As of today, April 9th, 2025, I am 87 days weed, marijuana free, and I am 81 days alcohol free. Going into this new year, I knew that I wanted to be free from weed, at least alcohol. I was still going back and forth, but it was something that I was considering. um, Weed is something that I honestly I did enjoy doing. However, I found myself being in a toxic, draining, emotionally and mentally abusive relationship, and within that relationship, I started abusing and using weed to cope. Um, I use weed just to free or relax my mind. I use weed to eat. I use weed to sleep. I use weed to escape conversations. I use weed um, just to escape my reality, at least partially, to numb myself from my reality. If like in so many words, even because once you sober up, the reality of your situation is there. Um, but now, come next month, it'll be officially a year that I'm out of that relationship, and I thank God for that. Um, Outside of that, I have been going through one of the most heartbreaking times in my life. Dealing with a lot of stress because of it, and just a lot of things emotionally. So I was still using weed to cope for some time. Um, However, um, I, me being single for the first time, truly, I feel like as an adult, because going into a relationship, I feel like I was still childish and all that. So me now officially, like truly an adult, mature, I know that I needed self improvement, and I also knew that weed was not going to help it. So what I started to do last quarter of last year, I started to smoke vapes because I'm not a, like, I guess when it comes to weed, I wasn't going to be able to completely cut it cold turkey. Like I had to ease on up out of it. So what I did was I started smoking vapes. Um, I went crazy on some vapes for a little minute, man. But I was still smoking here and there. And then my sister ended up showing me a video about vapes and what it could potentially do as far as health conditions. I was like, and that kind of scared me. So I threw away the last vape I had, and I started smoking Black and Miles. In general, none of the option, neither one of the two were good for my health. Period. They were just ways to get off me, help me get off weed and be done with it. So I was smoking Black and Miles, but I still was smoking weed here and there. Um, Last year I wanted it to honestly be my last year when it came to smoking weed. However, in January I did indulge on two occasions smoking, and on that last time I was like, yeah, this is where you cut it, because if you truly want to self improve, if you truly want better for yourself, weed is not going to help you. So you gotta let it go. Um, as far as alcohol goes, like I drank enough of it in college. Okay, me and my friends, we drank a lot in college. Okay, I got enough of it. And I'm at the age where I'm like, I can't drink how I used to drink, and that's really sad to say. That's I still feel young, like I'm so young. But like I can't just drink anything, anyways. Period. But drinking is just something I've always kind of done socially. Sometimes I would drink by myself, but it's mainly something I've done socially. And it's also something I was like, if I'm trying to self improve, this is not going to help me eat. And also on top of that, I was mainly a smoker over a drinker. So I feel like the alcohol was easy to just say bye bye to. It was more so the weed. So being free from both marijuana and alcohol, I feel like my mind is definitely lighter. It's free. Like it's definitely a sober mind. And I'm so happy to say that. I feel like I can be more diligent. I can be more focused. I can get more stuff done when you're high. You move slow. You're thinking about all types of other things. And then you're eating poorly. Like you got the munchies. If like if I'm trying to improve my health, that's not going to help me. So definitely like say I'm definitely benefiting from that too. Like my mind's free, not moving slow when it comes to certain things, and don't have to deal with the munchies. And then with alcohol, I never dealt like really had hangovers. Like I've had hangovers before, but like I literally rarely had hangovers. So that's just another I just don't deal with. So like if you're seeking out self improvement, you and I both know that substance abuse, drug abuse, any abuse when it comes to things that do not serve you any purpose, it's not going to help you. If you are like me when it comes to you can't do cut it cold turkey, ease your way out of it. Start buying less of it, or in general, find a substitution. In the meantime, in between time, the substitution is not something you completely replace as something you cope with, or you just go move forward with smoking. The substitution is a temporary solution till you can officially be done with all of it. I smoked vapes and Black and Miles only for like till I was done, like a couple of months, and I was done with all of it. So don't don't sit and try to get off of weed by going to the next thing and depending on that and just that be your thing moving forward. If you truly want self improvement, you truly want to stop with the smoking, and you feel like you cannot cut its cold turkey, definitely recommend if your body can handle it, because everybody cannot handle the nicotine that comes with the vapes and Black Mouse things like that. If your body can handle it temporarily, do it. Give yourself a time frame when you will stop and stop. Don't be don't find yourself being building an addiction to nicotine, because it is possible. So know your limits and stop. Um if you are seeking self improvement, definitely recommend just checking out a few of my other videos. Have about focusing. And if you are trying to once again seek self improvement, you're trying to improve your eating, I definitely recommend checking out my meal prep videos. Um, Let me know what you guys think. Try out the recipes. Thank you for your time. If you are tuning in till the end, I truly appreciate you. Comment down below to say you're tuned in. Um, Thank you for your time.